Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? um, I just want to put my 2 cents in all this madness that's going on in LA. It's funny how blind we become as a society as time passes, and how we don't want to be offensive in telling the truth, and we're so about protecting people's feelings instead of protecting each other and being obedient to the laws of the land and things like that nature. You know, and it's crazy that a lot of people are really blind to what's really going on. Like, this world's like a stage. It's a stage, and the quicker all of us realize that there's higher people that are in charge of world events, or things of that nature, the quicker we're gonna understand how they view us, people, as as sheep. They see us as pawns in this big game. And it's funny how we don't see these riots happening in New York. We don't see them in Texas. I mean, maybe a little while, like months ago or whatever. But now it's staged in downtown LA. And it's funny because LA's known as a place where they make movies and TV shows and all that. It's entertainment. And it's funny how all this is entertainment for those that are playing this game. They're seeing the riots, they're seeing how people are just running amok and being lawless and everything, and they're just they're laughing at us. And the quicker that we understand that there's an overall agenda that doesn't have our best interests in mind, the quicker we could see, we could call bull crap on things. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this, it has to be either one, two things. I think anybody that's been on TikTok long enough and has seen all this, conspiracy theories that are out there, it's all a smoke screen. All this stuff is a smoke screen. It's to divert our attention on things that are really taking place. And this could either be one, diverting us from all the publicity that's taking place with the Diddy court issues, because it's exposing all types of people. Like, and like, there's different people are coming to the stand. There, if you are paying attention, like, there's some people that have major influence in this, in not just in our country, in this world, that are either part of these parties, or know about these parties, or been victims, or whatever the case may be. And two, Gavin Newsom is throwing a fit. He's throwing a fit because he doesn't want to comply to the orders the president has given about taking men out of women's sports. He doesn't want to come under authority, and he wants to have the say so, and not not have this president tell him what to do. It's all a power move. And it's just sad because we fall victim into all the hype and all the fake news and all the the lies that are being told to us in media and stuff like that. Like, I live in the rural South of California. Like, I'm 30 minutes from the border. I'm 2 hours east of San Diego, and I live in a border county. Like, it's a hop and skip away from the best tacos I've ever eaten, okay? You know what I mean? And I don't see that happening here. Out of all places where all, any type of raids or anything like that should take place would probably be here, because we've heard cases of people crossing the border illegally and, doing like underground tunnels from Mexico to the next city over, like all kinds of stuff. But there ain't no raids happening. There's no people protesting all crazy. There's none of that here. And it's crazy that I don't think we've learned our lesson and understood that there are people willing to do a task for the right amount of cash. You feel what I'm saying? And we saw that during the LA fires not too long ago. People were getting paid to start the fires, whether people want to believe that or not. And a lot of people want to believe that because it was a messed up thing that took place. But now there's also people getting paid to do these riots. And there's, family members that work for the Highway Patrol, that work for Border Patrol and ICE and National Guard. And all these people are trying to protect the remaining citizens there. They have families to go to too. And yet we think this is going to change the mind of the people that make the laws by protesting and causing havoc and looting and all that stuff. It's not. It just makes us look dumb. It makes us look like we have no sense. Like, we can't think logically, and it's, I was just seeing a creator right now, like, it's been a culture that we're used to knowing, one or few or more people that they're here illegally and be like, whatever, like, it's just the norm, and you go to any other country, you cannot be in that country unless you do your due diligence and have the right paperwork, the right visas, and to stay there. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to get kicked out of that country. You're going to go to jail. You're going to do all kinds of stuff is going to happen to you because you haven't done your due diligence and got the right paperwork, went through the right process to live in that country. I don't understand how it's that, hard to do that here. Everybody wants to be like, well, it's it's U.S., the land of opportunity and stuff like that. But at what cost? Like, I understand there's a lot of people that, that have good hearts, that have worked hard. They just come to work and, want to provide for their family and all that stuff. I understand that. But do it right. Do it right. I don't understand some of the stories that, the parents have been here for 20 plus years, 10 plus years and all that stuff. They had kids here, took the, their kids, went to school, they're going to college, they have families and all that stuff. And like, they're crying about their parents might be shipped back to Mexico because in those 10 plus, 20 plus years, they didn't get their visas, or they didn't get the paperwork. They didn't become citizens. Why? Why'd you wait so long? Why did you wait till somebody wants to now keep you accountable, and now there's a threat of you going back? I don't understand that. Make that make sense for me, because I don't get that. And I don't understand people are getting upset when people that want to break our laws in our country, and they want to ship those people out because they're criminals, and people want to get mad about that. Why? We get mad at our own citizens breaking the laws of our land here, and we want to put them in jail, and all that. Why wouldn't we want to send back people that are causing ruckus in our house? This is our house. Americans, this is our house. Why would we want people still here causing a ruckus here in our place? I don't understand.